But these are videos that I've done. The ones at the top, tasered on the 18-mile stretch. I finally started to end my silence about that. That's big stuff. It's very serious, because the people who live at this in this compound, which are the ones who ordered both the Monroe County Sheriff and the Florida Highway Patrol. It was the Highway Patrol that did the actual work, dirty work, but it was all started through the. Well, I don't know where it started. I just knew that there were sheriffs there, Monroe County sheriffs, in addition to Florida Highway Patrol. And I'll tell you, I have a lot more to say than I've said, but there's only so much I can do. I did this last night and just uploaded it. It finished 10 hours, and it's 2:43 in the afternoon. Oh, well, you'll see this. Oh, this is kind of exciting as I'm reviewing things, but that wasn't my intention. In fact, look, these are the things that are up top on my website, but I think these are the only ones. Well, there might be some. This is how they do it. I don't think this one. This is not on my website. This might be. Oh, definitely are some of these grommets. This is grommet, and well, we'll talk more. I've got grommet's sister. Twin sister. Well, and who I'm pretty confident now is the runt of the litter, and I'm learning how to apply my neuroperceptual cognitive approach that I learned in when I went back to school. I was almost 50. When I went back to school, I had to take 18 credits of prerequisites before starting the program, and it was a 2.5-year program, quite scientific. We started out dissecting a cadaver, dead person. Very interesting. You always remember your dissection buddies, because it's very like there's kind of an intimacy, when you're cutting somebody's body up. And so I had 3 partners, Rob and Daria, and it's funny that I'm blocking on my friend's name. You, good friend of mine. Don't worry. The fact that I'm blocking on your name is definitely a typical. It happens. The people that I am most interested in, well, people that I'd like to be able to say their names are the ones that I. Well, you know what? It's just because maybe I don't want to say your name in front of everybody. You know who you are. And Rob and Daria know too. Okay, anyway, what I realized, this is my channel. And I've been doing this for a long time. A long time. My hair was long and I looked like a crazy man. But I worked very hard to keep my hair looking good, and it did. I tried many different things. I said, hey, I'm a natural man. I don't think we need to, there's nothing sexual in these two that are of me naked. What's wrong with my naked body? We're a sick society that says we can't do it. Oh, this is experimenting with image, like having 2 different. Oh, these were fun, just fun kind of things. Vlad the Apple. Oh, what's that? I'm sure they're very long. You see, I was doing things an hour long. Oh, Hot Springs. Oh, wow, Hot is one of my favorite places. Oh, Johnny Cash's home above Jacita Krings, which is a Jacita Krings. It should be SR. It's Casita. No, what am I saying? That's correct. That is it. Oh, Scheherazade. That's Sesame Street. That Ophelia chick talking about. I'm in the bathtub talking to you about Ophelia, who Hamlet gave such a hard time. Here I'm in front of, the parrot. Psycho piano, abridged. Only 8 minutes. Well, that's Glug Glug. Oh, that one. I remember that. I remember these. I've done a lot. So 2 years ago we're up to that stuff. A lot. This is something that we could come back to, because I have a new understanding of what this is all about. This is a mural in Los Angeles, they have some great murals, and now I understand them. The murals have been part of the store. Murals are not are put up by people who are being told certain things are what the artists are talking about that nobody else can talk about. Oh, Mason. Oh, I met this guy named Mason in Mythical's Passional Narc. I was doing this to everything. It was called Pinnacles, okay? Pinnacles National Park in California. Quite an interesting place. And, I was trying to get a house share, and I made a whole thing for it. And they never even talked. They never even said, hey, that was a nice effort you made, but we have somebody else. And I know now why. It's the same reason why so many people never called me back. Don't you know he's one of them? You don't want to be known as one of them lover. And that's what it is. It's an amazing thing. And it worked in Germany, but it ain't going to work here. This guy is weird. Oh, this is a great one. This one. Oh my God, we'll have to watch this. Oh, shut the fuck up, man. Oh my gosh. Oh, I have this. Oh, and this fellow. Oh, this guy spent, this young man who's now like, he was 23 2 years ago, or 22, so he's like 24. And this was in a town in California. I met this guy. And he told me that when he was 18, he sold. Yeah, all three of these. He sold. Well, he went for a friend. He went and got some liquor for a 17-year-old. 4 years. Four. That's the way to help a young man get started in life. 4 years because he was being nice to a friend. 4 years. We're going to watch that. Oh my gosh. Well, you could go and watch that. Yeah, go ahead. This is oh my gosh, the sheriffs. I spent 10 days in that. This one I bet you even see my pee-pee. Because I said, wait, come on. Oh, Tina Fey. I love Tina Fey. Wow. Wait, what does TII mean? I know TII. C is comma. This is it. That's it. This is it. This is when I thought I had it. And I think some of the stuff I had was really frickin' funny and ridiculous, some of it, but TII. This was when I was really... So I'm using my acro punctuation, that's an apostrophe, and the Q is a question mark. Oh, won't you stay just a little bit longer? Cabot Innie and Westminster? Well, I've just been at Cabot Innie. Actually, okay. This is not right. It should be, it's really Abbot Kinney and Westminster. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, a smile can be phony. Well, it's true. This one, I'm going to lock this fucking guy up. That's my arrest. Oh, boy. Wait, it's only 2 seconds long. That's a mistake. What happened? Oh, just by the way, Tim was the sheriff at the time. Wait, that's right. Wait, the sheriff. Keep the quotation marks. Change. Oh, keep the change. The Sopranos and Vlad and Titus Andronicus? The Vlad the Impaler, the Sopranos, and Titus. I want to watch this stuff. You keep the money. Oh my gosh. I can't. Now this face-to-face space, this was what I got kicked out of the American Occupational Therapy Association for. Oh my gosh. The Pequod conventions. Ooh. The Pequod conventions. That really stands for 4 P's, and it really should be spelled P-E-Q-U-A-D. However, the Pequod is the ship of state in Moby Dick. Oh, and this. Anyone could be Ted Bundy Yeah, how many women who fell in love with me decided I'm just too frickin' nice. Ah, Ted Bundy! Ooh, I like this. The machine will be prevented from working. Ooh, OT, is that occupational therapy or something? I am an occupational therapist. GOD, this was guaranteed overnight delivery. No, there was, what is that? GOD, it's an acronym. I did so many things, and a lot of these things I just said, I don't know what to do with it. Let me just load it, and I'm very glad I did. So it goes 3 years ago until, look at this, 6 years ago, and this is what I wanted to show you, because this was my first effort at what I'm doing, and we're going to watch it together. I'm starting right now.
I for Michael Bloomberg, and my strongest point is that he is the guy who doesn't give false promises and doesn't have satisfied somebody's
So she's
needs
giving
who
the
supported
a
and gave him
logical
money for his campaign. So
way
I
of
think that
thinking
Mike
why
Bloomberg
a
is,
billionaire
I mean,
is
he's
a
an
good
amazing
person.
guy. I mean, I have a lot of respect for him, but the fact that he's extending the limits, I'm not in full compliance with
I
it.
think it's unfair the way he manipulated the city council to allow him to run for a third term and without putting it out to a vote to the general public.
What Michael Bloomberg did, he changed the very same thing that he was against, and now he's doing it. So he bought the election. You can buy the election because you got so much money.
Who's going to fight Bloomberg?
Buy the
I
election.
mean, I know you go, but I mean, he spent what, $60
These are my
million
car
money
mechanics.
against?
Right. And
on the campaign, right?
this guy
He doesn't
That-
take
is
his
the
that gotta
father
change. There's gotta be a
of
cap
2 children
to what
named
you
Megan
spend. I don't care where
and
the money
Evan.
comes from.
And
Right,
I have
there's gotta be a
nephews,
cap.
Because
Megan
he
and
said
Evan.
Giuliani couldn't do it, right? It's a term limit, so you have to serve your
This is in the
term.
subway
okay.
station near
so
where
why
I live,
didn't he
used to
say the
live.
same thing about himself?
We were railroaded.
It's a little bit deceitful, the fact that he changed the
I
policy.
think he should be rebuked, like Ed Koch was when he tried to run for a fourth. Can't be mayor for life.
The politicians are getting more powerful.
Yes.
And it's not a good thing.
Bloomberg changes the rule or advocates for changing the rule for his benefit. That I think
View him as a dictator with all that implied.
Not really want that. They don't think it's right.
not democratic.
It's not right what he did.
He kind of went behind closed doors and did that, so kind of sucks.
Most of these people are slated for
Extending the term limit, I think it sets a very dangerous precedent.
York.
This is what annoys me. About the term limit situation.
term limits.
Yeah, I don't like that. Even if I was completely in love with,
This guy
with
is not
Bloomberg,
necessarily,
I think
if
that's
he
what the country
joins
was founded
them, he's
on.
not
And
gone. If
Washington
he
was the one
doesn't join them, if he's
set
a New
the first,
Yorker
the
who's
first
a
term limit.
person
You know,
who
this is the
actually
danger. And
appreciates diversity.
Bloomberg thinks he knows better than Washington.
I didn't support term limits, but he did. He said that, I think it's hypocritical and phony.
The people of New York and all their
Yeah, a lot of
stupidity
people said they
voted
didn't
for
support
term limits
term
twice.
limits.
And Bloomberg has no right to override what the citizens voted, and he controls the council, and they all thought they could get reelected, and so
just setting a, precedent, and it's time for somebody new, time for a change.
This is outside of the Park Slope Food Court, which I belong to.
And he
quite
doesn't
a
really see, he thinks he sees the
quite a
common
while.
view,
A good organization.
but he really doesn't.
I care so much. I don't pay myself. Well, I don't. That's bullshit right now, as far as I'm concerned. That's bullshit. I don't believe it. And the reason why I don't believe it is because of the moves he's made around
Just
term
by
limits, which are
having his money
disingenuous.
go. I mean, he's a very
Just wrong.
shrewd businessman.
What
He's
used to
not
be the
true.
middle class that doesn't exist
Not
anymore.
that all
Yeah.
Jews are
You know,
good
we're
business
basically,
people, because
we're all
I'm
lumped into
not
that.
a good business
We're all
person.
basically
Because
Money
he's
is not my
more
thing.
into, I think, maybe upper class people instead of middle class people, and he wants to better the world for them and not us.
How old are you?
14.
She's
wealthy people.
slated for
He's not a mayor
elimination.
for people of regular
And
means.
this guy, because
he's a billionaire.
he's
He's the richest
clearly
person
not-
in the city. It's as simple as that.
not, yeah.
Well, when
He's
you're a
slated for
billionaire,
elimination.
I don't think that there's anything you can possibly do.
She's not German, or even or Irish,
anymore.
or Russian.
People in power should not decide for themselves how long they can stay. I think first we should have voted and not just, the city council bullied by him.
Basically, but he did a lot of things with one or two people on the city council. I think they dealt with each other business-wise outside of the office. It sounds like something that absolutely should have been looked into, and, whoever needs to to check into that has to. I mean, it's not something you should just kind
So
of.
the story is,
They
oh,
said
you
it's
see,
okay,
these
so
guys
it's not
can
a
get
big
away
deal.
with it. Mayor Bloomberg was a very good operative of the International Socialist Workers' Party. He hired Joel Klein, both of them Jewish. And what did they do? They got rid of the Jews, or the liberals. At the time, the teachers that made the New York City school system worked as well as it did. It was a very mixed bag, the New York City school system was. And what Joel Klein did was come in with all the guys in their suits who took notes and said, no, we're not going to go to that. Stop. Okay. Who took notes. Oh, who's this? Oh. Jerry the boxer. Wow. And then look at this. Okay, Mumford, pussy ass nigga, stop hating. Pussy ass nigga, stop hating. Oh, you see how black people talk? No, this is not black people. They happen to be black, just as Mayor Bloomberg is a Jew. I happen not to be the same as Mayor Bloomberg, Michael Bloomberg. He's no longer mayor. I'm not Joel Klein. Do you know Joel Klein worked when he left the Department of Education after getting rid of all the teachers who had heart and who worked with kids, who went to people's homes, the kids' homes, if they weren't, did things outside, way up beyond and above and beyond, because you know what? New Yorkers are people who came from other places and got packed together with people from other places. And we learned to live together. And we've got people leading with billions and billions of dollars saying that we should be killing each other. So anyway, this pussy-ass nigga, stop hating. Lil Tunechi got that fire, and these hoes love me like Satan, man. Fuck with me and get bodied. Oh, you see, this is the way black people talk? No, it's the black people who are allowed to make money from their musical and etc. talents. Although, how talented is somebody come up with this shit? This is shit. Pussy ass nigga, stop hating. Little Tunechi got that fire. You see, fire, that's it. Fire. And look at the picture. Fire. Killing the yellow, the Jews, and it's the blacks gonna do it. That's the story, Jerry. What's the story, Jerry? Fuck with me and get bodied. Bodied? Okay. Body slam, maybe. Like the guy who's almost killed me. The cop who almost killed me. Anyway, I think we're gonna stop